That's right, foodie fam. Como se dice? Como se llama? All right, guys. Today, I've had, man, the I don't want to say the hits keep on hitting, but I'm just getting a lot thrown at me. Some good, some bad. Some, I'm like, what the hell's happening? Also, my friends, I don't know if it's like the full moon happening. I have some friends going through it, and then obviously I like to be there for my peeps. So I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it, step at a time. So I was like, you know what? I need a little treat myself, right? Let's go ahead and take this off because I will spill. Rah! That was over dramatic, and I have brisket hair all over me. Oh my god! You know what? You don't see this on other YouTube channels. No one gives you the real. Look at this. Look at all this brisket. I know, buddy. I don't want to blame you, but I mean, at the same time, pal, your little white hairs just get everywhere. All right, I think we're good. We probably lost half of the viewers here, but this isn't. Oh, brisket is not happy about that. All right, guys, I needed my quesadilla. I needed a quesadilla. Oh, with all my toppings. You ready? Oops. My toppings on the side over here. Look at that. Guacamole, pico, corn salsa, and beautiful pickled red onion, which just is my love language. I'm gonna be honest. I know it's easy to make, and I need to learn how to make it, but here we go. We're stacked up. I don't know if you can see it. The lighting's a little off over here. Ooh. Hold on, let's do it this way. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Brisket, what do you think? Brisket, you want a piece of, yeah? All right. There's my little thumbnail there. All right, let's shut up and eat. Isn't that funny? He smelled it. Okay. Let's see if we can move around some things here. Let's move over the fun. Now we're in the fun zone. Hold on. Oh my god. Baja just knows what they're doing. What is it about food that just makes everything better? I feel like I can take on the world right now. I know everyone's kind of fatigued out right now. A lot of political talk. Sorry, baby. So we won't talk about it. You know, I had a call this morning. And I'm noticing a trend when I'm on the phone with folks, either they're friends or people that I might potentially work with in the future. I always give the space for someone to vent for a little bit. And man, do they take the opportunity to do that in a good way. And I think it's because we live in such a fast-paced world. And nobody feels like anybody wants to really hear. Nobody wants to hear, or we feel that nobody wants to hear our problems, right? Because they must be going through stuff too. But what I will say is that if you're lucky enough I'm going to toot my own horn here for a second. If you're lucky enough to find a Lupe in your life, and you, I don't know, and they're willing and able to just give you a safe space to talk, and just sometimes, you know, honestly, sometimes people don't even want solutions, and that's okay too. Some people don't want solutions, and I'm not saying that in a negative way. I mean that in a way of like, sometimes you just want someone to listen. We're not very good listeners. A lot of people listen to respond, and they don't just sit there and sit in it and let the person talk. You're eating good today, buddy. So, don't feel like you're ever a burden. Yeah. I always hate hearing, oh, you don't want to hear all this. I'm just like, just let it rip. Let it go. Put it, it's going in the vault. Thank you, universe, for this meal, man. Oh. You know, we bought that pizza yesterday for like 16 bucks. And it was good. But this was cheaper. And it just hit. So, what does all this mean, fam? Because I just love you guys. I want everybody to be okay. I want everyone to find fulfillment. And, you know, I'm constantly being surrounded by people that are brisket. That is like a, I don't even know what kind of dog that is, but that thing can eat you. Oh, yeah? You know, it's funny. When you're a kid and they ask you, what do you want to do when you grow up? I still ask myself that question because even still, my life can go in like 4 different directions right now. All good directions, by the way. And I guess I feel privileged in the way that I have those options. Some people feel like they have no options, which you always do. You know, you always do have an option. It just might not feel like it in the middle of the moment. But I promise you, you do. I promise you that you do. All right, let's bite. Make it count. Wow. And if you're having some sort of day with crumbs all over you, go out and get you some grub, man. Whatever's your happy grub. For me, it's always like Mexican food. Wow. Such a mood resetter. I know, we're going. Still $1 on the app. But excuse me, boss. Excuse me, boss. Give me a minute. All right, we're gonna take Brisket out for a second walk. Been cheating lately. I've been taking him for a long walk somewhere, and then we go get something to eat. We film, and then we go for another walk right after. So make sure that he's Oh, excuse me. Make sure that he's all tuckered out. Oh. And make sure that he's good to go. You ready, pal? All right, guys. I love you. Keep pushing forward. Keep manifesting. You know, life is life, and sometimes. And Brisket, he's knowing the struggle right now. Go for your mental health walks. Having a dog kind of forces you to, baby, you're not gonna eat the squirrel. We're gonna leave the squirrel alone. You know how the big doggies come to you and you're like, leave me the hell alone? All right, guys. Until next time, I gotta go before this one calls the SPCA on me. Until next time, be well, eat well, and make sure you guys take care of each other, okay? Ciao. All right, we're going.